Sometimes you were born into an environment where those around you have particular attitudes, and as you observe and mimic their attitudes, then you observe and therefore mimic and then therefore offer your own vibration that matches it, and then life gives you the things that match those things. And that's true of things wanted and not wanted. There's a whole lot of vibrational mimicry going on. It's hard to live in a family where your mother was worried about money all the time and you not pick up those attitudes of money shortageness. And most of you, if you pick them up in the early days of your experience, you pick them up and you've been regurgitating them ever since. And this is so obvious when you look back on it. Isn't it logical that when somebody that you know up close is having an experience and they're beating the drum of it, talking about it a lot, and you are witnessing them living it, that their words of how it is and the evidence that you see displayed in their life of how it is makes you believe that that's how it is. So now that you believe that that's how it is, life, law of attraction, brings you evidence of it being that way, and then you're sure that's how it is. So then you write your book, this is how it is. This is how it is. And the question that we want you to leave this workshop saying to yourself is, this may be how it is, but is this how I want it to be? And if the answer to that is no, this is not how I want it to be, then stop reading that book, stop writing that book, stop beating that drum, and start telling a new story. Tell the story of the way you want it to be. You will be bowled over by how quickly the universe will respond to your new story. You just got to tell the story the way you want it to be. And what we notice is, at first your story will be sort of like this. I don't like it this way at all. I don't like it this way at all. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not fair. I don't like it. It's not fair. But then, as you start telling a new story, your story will sound like, I'd like it to be different. I'd like it to be different. I'd like it to be different, but I don't see that it's very different. I'd like it to be different, but I don't see it's very different. I'd like it to be different, but I don't see it's very different. I like it to be different, but I don't see it's very different. I'd like it to be different, but I don't see it's very different. And you can stay in that holding pattern your whole life. I'd like it to be different, but I don't see that it is different. I'd like it to be different, but I don't see that it is different. But now hear this story. I'd like it to be different. I want it to be different. I hope it will be different. It doesn't look different. That much difference in your story will help it be different. Did you hear the difference? I want it to be different. I hope it will be different. I'd really like it to be different. It's not different. Can you feel the difference? Before it was want it, don't have it. Want it, don't have it. Want it, don't have it. Now it's want it, hope it, really hope it, really want it, don't have it. More airtime over here, did you see? I want it to be different. I'd like it to be different. I see some things are a little different. This isn't different. Better story. I want it to be different. I've noticed it's becoming a little different. It's not as different as I would like it to be, but it's different. Ooh, I like this different story. The manifestation hasn't come yet, but I'm feeling better in the story. I wish you'd come along. But I'm feeling better in this different story. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. Things are loosening up. Oh, did I tell you that this happened? Something good happened. Something good happened. Something good happened. Milk it. Something good happened. Something really good happened. Something really good happened. Something really good happened. Call everybody you know. Something really good happened. Something really good something really good happened. Something really good happened. You just have to spend more airtime, more vibrational broadcast time. We're not kidding about airtime. You are broadcasting mechanisms, and you broadcast by virtue of what's going on in your mind, not just what you say with your words. What you're thinking is your broadcasting. You're broadcasting, and that broadcast is being recognized by law of attraction and matched up with things like it. You can't set your radio dial on 6:30 a.m. and hear what's being broadcast on 98.7 FM. The frequencies have to match up. Now let's talk about this. When you offer a vibration, law of attraction responds to it. When you offer it often, it's more powerful reception. In other words, when you think about something frequently, chronically, what happens is it becomes such a dominant part of your vibrational offering that your stream of attraction gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So what happens is every time this vortex where all of the things that you want are hovering in vibrational form, this vortex is being responded to by law of attraction, and it's stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. As you become more and more and more hopeful, you come into the vicinity of what's going on here. And do you know, I'm going to give this to you in a way that you will always remember. You're really going to like this. This vibrational escrow, where your dreams were launched by you, conceived by you, now they've been tended by the source within you, and law of attraction's been gathering all of the components of them. Get the picture? All there swirling around. You're the only one missing. In the moment you enter the arena, the manifestation occurs. In other words, it's ready for manifestation. It just requires you there on the wavelength. Can you get that? With far less effort than you know, if you will make an effort to take an emotional journey rather than trying to figure out how it's going to come and where it's going to come from and who's going to bring it and when it's going to get there, if you will just talk about what you want and why you want it and try to bring yourself to the emotion of hopefulness, you're on your way. Once you make it to hope about anything, the universe will give you enough evidence that you will then begin to believe. And once you believe, you're in, and then the manifestations will just come showering down upon you, and people around you will say, what in the world has happened to you? And you'll say, I got into my vibrational escrow. I got in. I got in. And they'll say, what in the world are you talking about? You say, oh, it's a long story. I was source energy. I made a part of me come forth into physical. I explored the contrast. I threw these rockets of desire over there. For a long time, my vibrational escrow was growing and growing and growing and growing and growing, and source energy was tending it for me, but I was over here beating the drum of what I did not want. And then I got hopeful and I got in, and now everything that I want is coming to me. Now what? What do you want to talk about? On the aisle, right here, yes.